Welcome to Wellness Owners. I'm Apurva Kulkarni. I'm an author, NLP wellness expert, and life coach. In my last video, I spoke on strategy for dealing with stresses, and reality is what you make it. Today, I will speak on gaining control over your stresses and why control is important. Gaining control over your stresses. When you are faced with a lengthy stresses or a series of stressful problems, you may feel as if you are losing control over your life. You try really hard to cope, but despite your best effort, nothing seems to change. Not having control over important events in your life can exacerbate feelings of stress and cause depression. Problems that you can't do anything about are more likely to trigger fight, flight, or freeze mode than problems that seems controllable. Luckily, there are ways to perceive some control over your stresses, even in the most trying of circumstances. In this video, you will learn how to feel more in control of your life stresses. Even if you can't control all of your stresses, you will learn to focus on the parts you can control. You will use your prefrontal cortex to reevaluate the stress circumstances or your coping abilities and then feed the information back to your amygdala to calm it down. Why control is important? Humans have a strong preference for controllable conditions. For our ancestors, unpredictability, uncertainty, and lack of control were dangerous. They needed to know when predators were likely to be asleep or away so that they could plan their trip to get food and water in safety. They need to know the best time to plant and harvest their crops so that they can store enough of food and supplies for if things were out of place or not as expected, it could mean to grave danger. Over thousands of years, the need to feel in control became wired into our human brains. Our amygdala are designed to view lack of control and unpredictability as a threat to survive and to react by triggering the stress responses. Unfortunately, change and uncertainty are the facts of life in the modern world. Terrorist attacks, economic collapse, earthquake, and murder flash across our TV screen, consistently sending our amygdala into a high alert. The researchers believe that these problems in learning and motivation were similar to those found in the people with depression. Humans who were exposed to chronic uncontrollable stress are as children may be more passive and less motivated to try out new ways of thinking and behaving that could not help them adapt to stressful circumstances. One area where you may experience uncontrollable stress is at work. Most workers cannot control their work demands, their salary, how the boss treats them, the assignment they receive, or when they have to work. These are uncontrolled, so it is important to control our reaction towards the situation to avoid the stress on our body. So it's important to examine yourself to distinguish between the situation which are under our control and which are not. Try to figure out if it is and we control then how to control. Controlling our stress on every situation is very essential to stay away from stresses. If you want to eliminate stress from your life, then subscribe my channel Wellness Owners Press the bell icon for more updates. Don't forget to like and comment below. Thank you. See you in the next video.